It's Monday. I'm also a little bit less sick than I was yesterday when I went for my run. But I'm still not feeling super optimal, and I don't care. I went in here and I did all the lifts. I didn't decrease the weight on anything. I had the weights exactly the same as it said in my program, in my sheet that I've laid out. The program does not account for sicknesses. The program does not account for, I don't know, losing your girlfriend, losing your mother. No one cares. Do what you have to do. Whatever happens in your life, you have to follow the program. I mean, if you break your leg, then you can't follow the program. But I'm trying to be in that headspace to where I just simply won't miss a workout. It won't happen because I'm too dedicated to getting back into the best shape of my life. And I mean, I'm not sick enough to where it will severely affect my strength. As you can see, I can perform all the lifts. It's more difficult, but who cares if it's more difficult if I can still do it? Just put in more effort. I've got about 10 weeks left of this program. I can fucking manage that. If I can't manage that, I'm a weak bitch, so I am going to manage that. As you can see here, talking about weak bitch, I increased the weight on the power clean and it went pretty terribly. I failed the first one, just bleh. And then I had to put it down. I had to increase my serum adrenaline levels. 20 seconds later, I went for the exact same thing and got it simply from an increase in adrenaline. So, I mean, it's just about increasing the effort. If you're having a bad day, you're just going to have to put in more effort, but you're going to have to do the same thing. We can't be jumping back and forth in intensity and decreasing weight when we feel like it. We have to go through these weeks and maybe even months of feeling pretty run down to get that, last 5% of adaptation. Because sometimes, like for me, for example, you reach a plateau. The body doesn't want to improve. You have to put in a lot of work and a lot of effort to disrupt homeostasis. And if you're sick and you're feeling weak, that doesn't take away from the fact that your muscles can move the weight. Your muscles can do the work. So just because you have a headache or whatever, like I had today, I mean, you can have a headache as much as you want, as long as you can lift the weight. It doesn't matter. So that was the mindset I went in with today. I don't care. I'm just gonna do the work. I went in and I increased the reps, as you can see on these rows. And I'm not gonna say that it was easy, but once again, you have to do what you have to do. This is Bulgarian training. And I mean, I'm not going to miss a workout in this 10-week space. It's not going to happen. The only time I will miss a workout, I'm just saying this straight up, if I break a bone in my body, I will miss a workout. Otherwise, I'm going to stay on track with this shit. So this is the last set of rows. By this time, I'm just run down, but at least I see the finish line. So, adjusting the plates, and I just went to work. And if any of you have been watching these little training vlogs for the last couple days, you've seen that on 2 days ago on Saturday I did a deadlift session. My deadlift was really weak. I suspected it was because I didn't put in enough effort on my form on rows, and I really tried today, but as you can see, it was all cheaty and sloppy anyway. At least I put in a significant effort, but my back is still rounding, so tomorrow I'm going to have to put in even more effort into the rows. And by the way, off camera, I've jumped rope as well, like 10 minutes ago. And I'm also going to stretch after this. And I don't need to post that shit because, it's just stupid. We can post the strength training. You'll notice how my conditioning and my stretching when I post competition videos, if I ever am able to compete in Taekwondo again, because this fucking COVID thing has closed everything down. This is part of the reason for bad motivation and bad improvement this year. Is there hasn't been anything to compete in. Haven't been able to kick anybody, get kicked, fight. Haven't been able to do shit. Haven't been able to go into a competition. Haven't had the chance to finally win a gold medal because in my room, I've got 4 silvers and 3 bronzes. I don't have a single gold. I got to get there. And that's why I'm working hard, even when I'm sick. I don't care. I'm going to go for this program. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope I'll be less sick tomorrow. I'm going to try to sleep this thing off. Although my parents are going to wake me up early. Because that's what parents do. I'm just gonna have to try to make my way through this anyway.